In the natural world, the rule is simple. If something big steps on something small, the small thing dies. It is a rule of physics. Mass times acceleration equals a squashed bug. But in the deserts of California, there is an exception to the laws of physics. This is Phloeodes diabolicus, the diabolical ironclad beetle. And right now, we are going to drive a 4,000-pound sedan directly over its back. Now, if this were a cockroach, a spider, or literally any other beetle, it would be a stain on the pavement. It's fine. It's not just alive, it shows zero structural damage, not a single crack. This beetle can withstand a compression force of 39,000 times its own body weight. Let me put that in human terms. That is the equivalent of you lying down on the pavement and having 500 African elephants stacked on top of your chest. Or, if you prefer machinery, 6 fully loaded Boeing 747s. It is a biological impossibility. And today, we aren't just going to look at it, we are going to deconstruct it. Because inside this tiny shell is a blueprint that is about to change how we build planes, bridges, and armor. To understand the armor, you have to understand the war this beetle is fighting. Most insects survive by avoiding damage. They're fast, they're small, or they can fly. Flight is the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card. If a predator comes, you launch. But flight is expensive. It requires massive energy. It requires heavy chest muscles, and most importantly, it requires your armor to be weak. See, beetles have elytra, those hard shells on their back. Usually they split open to let the wings out. That split, that is a weak point. Millions of years ago, the ancestors of the ironclad beetle made a radical evolutionary choice. They looked at the harsh, resource-poor desert and said, we aren't going to run and we aren't going to fly. They fused their elytra together. They completely lost the ability to fly. They sacrificed the sky for the ground. This is a risky gamble. Without flight, they're slow, they're exposed, they're easy targets for birds, rodents, and lizards. If you can't run, you have to be able to take a hit, and not just a hit, a jackhammering. The primary predator of this beetle is the bird. A beak strikes with incredible velocity, designed to pierce shells. The ironclad beetle had to evolve an exoskeleton that was harder than the beak trying to eat it. But here's the problem. Hard things are usually brittle. Think of a ceramic plate. It's hard, but if you hit it with a hammer, it shatters. The beetle needed to be hard and tough, and to do that, it had to invent a new type of geometry. Entomologists, the scientists who study bugs, have known about this beetle for decades, and they hate it. When you collect a beetle, you mount it on a board by pushing a steel pin through the right wing case. It's standard procedure. But with the ironclad beetle, you can't. The pins bend, the steel snaps. Entomologists actually have to use drill bits to mount these specimens. That is how hard the shell is. In 2020, a team at UC Irvine decided to stop breaking pins and start breaking the beetle. They put it under a synchrotron, a particle accelerator that uses X-rays to scan the internal structure in 3D. What they found was shocking. They expected to see a solid block of minerals like a rock. Instead, they found a jigsaw puzzle. This is the medial suture. It's where the two halves of the shell meet. In a normal beetle, this is just a straight line, but in the ironclad, it's a series of interlocking blades. If you do woodworking, you know what a dovetail joint is. It's a way of joining wood so it can't be pulled apart. The beetle has biological dovetails, but they aren't just one shape. The scientists noticed something specific. The interlocking blades aren't triangular, they're ellipsoidal, rounded like the lobes of a kidney. This is a massive engineering detail. If the shapes were triangular, stress would concentrate at the sharp tip of the triangle. That's where the crack would start. But because they're rounded, the stress flows around the curve. There's no tip for the crack to form. But that's only half the secret. The real genius is what happens when you push it too far. Humans build things that suffer from catastrophic failure. Steel is strong until it snaps.
Glass is rigid until it explodes. When our materials reach their limit, they give up all at once. The structure reaches 100% capacity and then drops to zero instantly. The ironclad beetle has mastered graceful failure. The exoskeleton is made of layers, like the pages of a book glued together. When that 4,000-pound car rolls over the beetle, the suture doesn't snap. The glue between the layers gives way. This is called delamination. The layers slide past each other slightly. They stretch. They dissipate the energy through friction. Imagine you're holding two phone books with the pages interlaced. You can't pull them apart, right? The friction is too high. But if you pull hard enough, they slide slowly. They don't snap. This sliding absorbs the shock. And because the blades are interlocked, the beetle doesn't fall apart. The shell deforms, absorbs the crush of the tire, and then, once the car is gone, the elasticity of the tissue pulls it back together. It turns a lethal impact into a temporary stretch. This discovery is currently shaking up the aerospace industry. We love building things out of different materials. We want the lightness of carbon fiber mixed with the strength of aluminum. But joining these two things is a nightmare. You can't weld them, so we use bolts. Every time you drill a hole for a bolt, you create a weak point, a crack waiting to happen. So the researchers at Purdue University decided to copy the beetle. They 3D printed a composite joint using the exact geometry of the ironclad suture. No bolts, no glue, just interlocking kidney-shaped blades. They put it in a tension rig and pulled. The results were insane. The joint didn't break, the materials tore apart. The solid aluminum tore before the beetle-inspired joint let go. Think about what this means. Gas turbines in jet engines that can survive bird strikes without exploding. Car chassis that absorb impacts without killing the passengers. Body armor for soldiers that is lighter, flexible, and tougher than Kevlar. We are moving away from the era of stronger materials and into the era of smarter geometries, and we're doing it because a bug in the desert figured it out first. It's easy to look at nature and see it as primitive. We have steel, they have protein. We have computers, they have instinct. But the diabolical ironclad beetle is a reminder that nature has been running R&D for 3.5 billion years. This beetle has survived mass extinctions, climate shifts, and predators simply by refining its architecture. It carries a shield that physics says shouldn't work. It survives forces that would crush you like a pancake, and it does it all with a brain the size of a grain of sand. The desert doesn't care if you're the strongest, it only cares if you're unbreakable. And if you think this beetle is impossible, wait until you see a shrimp that punches so hard it creates light and heat like firing a .22 caliber bullet underwater. That's the mantis shrimp, and it's one of the most violent creatures on the planet. Click here to watch that video, and I'll see you in the next one.